We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Leslie White and Ryan Zabel. You have come here to share in this formal commitment that they make to one another, to offer your love and support to this union, and to allow Leslie and Ryan to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. Now, Leslie and Ryan, you know I'm not a minister. I'm a business consultant. And since one of my wishes for you as a couple is that you will become who you wish to be and not fold under the pressure of the outside world of others wanting you to become something. And so for this ceremony, I've decided to take my own advice and not try to be a minister, but in fact, a consultant. Now, as a consultant, I generally don't participate in a lot of weddings. However, my expertise happens to be in facilitating mergers and partnerships. Those I know a lot about. And in fact, with them, I frequently use the analogy of what it's like to be married. So what a treat it is now that I get to use the analogy the other way around. For example, marriage is a full-fledged partnership. It's not a limited liability corporation. By definition, you are completely exposed and vulnerable to each other, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. And given this, it's useful to have an advisor to help you assess your readiness for this commitment. So as your consultant, I've called your references. I've interviewed them: Artie, Sherry, Brad, and Amanda. And let me assure you, they know you two very, very well. They're big advocates of this relationship, but I was listening for three things when I think of partnership and mergers. The first is, do you have complementary skills and attributes? You know, in a healthy partnership, each of you brings something dramatically different that helps complete the other one. It doesn't work to be exactly the same, and as of last night, we were all assured that's not the case with you. Ryan, both families describe you as being easygoing, smart, and having enormous potential. We've all marveled at the way law school has ignited your enthusiasm, your confidence, and your pursuit of purpose. Leslie, you're described as fiercely loyal, quick to commit, and all in when committed. You're organized, planful, and hardworking, and you're a catalyst for focus when it's needed. We all know Ryan tends to be pressure prompted. He's at his best under pressure. Leslie knows how to apply pressure. The second area that's critical is conflict and how you deal with conflict. Conflict is inherent in any good, healthy partnership. It is actually evidence that it's working. So it's not something to be feared, nor should it be avoided. Leslie and Ryan, one benefit of a multi-year courtship is that you've already endured highs and lows, easy times and challenging ones. Leslie, one of your hallmarks is candor, the capacity to say what you need, what you want, what you think, without apology. Ryan, you're known to be flexible and adaptable and willing to compromise when necessary. And at the same time, we all know you're also enjoying honing your legal capacity to engage in the art of making an argument. You both have essential skills for dealing with content, but I would share with you one piece of advice. When in conflict, you always have a choice. You can either choose to be right and make the other one wrong, or you can choose to be loving. But you can't be both at the same time. The third thing I look for is, does this partnership have a long-term purpose? Partnerships require meaning to make the conflict worthy of investing in. It gets you through necessary bumps. And I'll say that the first thing that all of the parents, when I talked to them individually, said about both of you is how important family is to you. You've had the model of wonderful and rich family, and it's important to both of you, and it's something that you share deeply. So I hope for you not only to continue the strong commitment to your own family, but you also enjoy discovering ways of growing in your purpose together in your partnership. So marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging of human relationships. It requires love and patience, dedication and perseverance, talking, listening, supporting and believing in each other, tenderness and laughter, forgiveness and the ability to separate things that matter the most from virtually everything else. Given this, one might say that the best possible training in preparation for marriage would be to experience raising together a very cute, very demanding little puppy named Dexter. With that in mind, Ryan and Leslie have asked Leslie's two sisters, Carly and Kelsey, and Ryan's sister, Lillian, to share reading a poem that resonated to them that's titled, "Marriage is Like Raising a Dog." Lillian, Carly, and Kelsey.
First of all, it's a big responsibility, especially in a city like Baltimore. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street late at night and you have a leash on love, ain't no one gonna mess with you. Because crooks and muggers think love is unpredictable. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it grows and stays healthy.
Love doesn't like being left alone for long. But come home and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No. No, love can be bad. Bad love bad. Very bad love. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you want to roll up a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, just to let love know, don't you ever do that again.
Sometimes love just wants to go out for a nice long walk, because love loves exercise. It will run you around the block and leave you panting, breathless, pull you in different directions at once, or wind itself around and around you until you're all wound up and you cannot move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops.
Woo, already.
Leslie and Ryan, no ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as life mates and partners. Will you, Ryan, take Leslie to be your wedded wife?
I will.
Will you, Leslie, take Ryan to be your wedded husband?
I will.
Two people in love don't live in isolation. Their love is a source of strength with which they may nourish not only each other, but also the world around them. And in turn, we, their community of friends and family, have a responsibility to this couple. By our steadfast care, respect, and love, we can support their marriage and the new family that they're creating today. Will you, who are present today, surround Ryan and Leslie in love, offering them the joys of your friendship and supporting them in their marriage.
We will.
So we've come to the point of the ceremony where you're going to say your vows to one another. But before you do that, I ask you to remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No other ties are more tender, no other vows more sacred than those you now assume. So Leslie, would you read your vows to Ryan?
Ryan, I believe in who you are, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband, acknowledging and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine. I promise to be your companion and best friend, your partner in parenthood, your greatest fan, and your toughest adversary. I will be your comrade in adventure and your accomplice in mischief. I promise to be faithful and supportive, to make our family's love and happiness a priority. I will be by your side in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever this life may bring. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always.
Leslie, I believe in you, who you are, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my wife, acknowledging and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine.
This is totally appropriate.
I promise to be your companion and best friend, your partner in parenthood, your greatest fan and your toughest adversary. I will be your comrade in adventure and your accomplice in mischief. I promise to be faithful and supportive, to make our family's love and happiness a priority. I will be by your side in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever this life may bring. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always.
Do you have the rings? Here's one. Okay. I'll take that. And Ryan, if you will place the ring on Leslie's finger and just repeat after me. I, Ryan, give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for and commitment to you.
And
Leslie. I, Leslie, give you this ring
I, Leslie, give you this ring
as a daily reminder
of
my love for you and commitment to you. Of my love for you and commitment to you. Great. Okay. So now, by the power of your love and commitment and the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. It'd be really appropriate for you to kiss your bride. Before I make one announcement, and that is at the end of each one of the benches there is some confetti. What we'd like you to do is, if you would, take some confetti and pass it over, And if you would make a tunnel this way, then Ryan and Leslie will follow this way. You may bathe them in confetti on your way to what's it called? Reception. Thank you. I'll give you a minute to get your confetti.
Take a picture.
And now, for the first time anywhere, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Zabel.
That was bad. Everybody's like, nobody's coming to arms.